Pas mêler ça mon parler, avancer pour avancer. Passiser la caca chile, bel pays voté pour nous, on nous voit aller plus loin.
Yes, man. Take this message. Don't know.
Keep your mind in school to help yourself. Education to excel. Don't choose the bottom of the well. Don't grudge and envy your brother, man. Put a hand on it, you can come. Let's build this little island.
Help me know.
Love sister and brother.
Let's go.
Encourage another.
Let me know.
If we just come together, I bet that we can make things better.
Let me go. Yes, man. Again.
Let me make things better.
Listen up.
Let me make things better.
Let's go.
Let me make things better.
Again.
Ding ding there.
Yes, man. Listen up.
Respect all the teachers. Show love for the elders. Your mother don't want you. Don't put yourself in trouble. Head should be on your shoulder, not right down in the gutter. If you have a problem, speak to someone you just might solve them.
Good afternoon, good afternoon. It's the last Saturday of the month, so you know what time it is. This is Youth Vibes, the youngest and hottest hour of the youth
This one
on your nation station, DBS Radio.
Listen up. There we go.
Today is Saturday, 30th May. We're still in May, yes. May 2026. My name is Jamasha Mello and I'll be your host today.
As a young boy growing up, having some fun around the block.
Always a pleasure being here with you on Youth Vibes.
I wonder why is that the trend of our life. Grandma say you say behind closed door, but that is not true anymore. Society flush you out for sure. Kids today losing their ambition. They want to dress like Gaga and tell them that's not the solution.
No man. But the massive there. Speak to the kids and
Keep your mind at school and help yourself. Education to excel. Don't choose the bottom of the well. Don't grudge and envy your brother, man. Put a hand on if you can. Come, let's build this little island.
Youth Vibes today is live on DBS Radio's Facebook page, YouTube channel, and Digicel channel 50.
Your mother don't want you. Don't put yourself in trouble. Head should be on your shoulder, not right down in the gutter. If you have a problem, speak to someone you just might solve them.
yes, man. Listen to the message.
Today I have a full house, a packed program.
Keep this spirit alive.
I don't know why they look sad in Studio 2. They should be looking happy, not sad, not afraid,
It's always on.
not nervous in any way.
As I come, then we elevate our lives. People want you like you are. They will tell them put your best to man. Just try to your best to make things work. You need to push back the pumaje.
Youth Vibes is brought to you through the Ministry of Sports, Culture, Youth and Community Development under the guidance of the Youth Development Division. But today and every last Saturday every month, the National Youth Council of Dominica
Take this message.
takes up the charge
No.
with the Youth Vibes.
Keep your mind in school to help yourself. Education to excel. Don't choose the bottom of the well. Don't grudge and envy your brother, man. Put a hand on it, you can come. Let's build this little island.
Help me know.
Love sister and brother.
Let's go.
Encourage another.
Let me know.
If we just come together, I bet that we can make things better.
Let me know.
Yes, man.
Again.
Let me make things better.
Listen up.
Let me make things better.
Let's go.
Let me make things better.
Again.
Ding ding there.
I feel like today is a very sentimental day
Your mother don't want you.
for the guest in Studio 2 as well as myself,
Shoulder.
because today will be my last edition of Youth Vibes with you, because I am handing on the baton to somebody new. That's correct. So the National Youth Council of Dominica today have elected a brand new executive for the year 2026, well, the years 2026 to 2030. And we're going to speak to some members of the council for the newly elected council, the freshest elected council, because they were elected probably less than an hour ago. Can you believe? Less than an hour ago you were elected and they tell you, look, come and sit down in front of the camera, in front of a bunch of people looking at you, and introduce yourself. But that's what comes with the position.
I believe in God.
So I have some lovely people in studio with me.
Say God is good.
And it just so happens that two of the people in studio were already our guests for today.
Say God is good.
Was it coincidental? Yes, it was.
God is good because I'm here for a purpose. A purpose. 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 For whatever.
Today is the first time I've ever seen myself on Channel 50 while hosting Youth
For
Vibes.
the better.
Good job, DBS Tech Team. I like how that looks. I like how it looks a lot.
My God is good. My God is good. My God is good. Eh. My God is good. My God is good. My God is good. Oh. My God is good. My God is good. My God is good. Eh. My God is good. Say God is good all the time and all the time. God is good. Say God is good all the time and all the time. God is good 'cause I'm here for a purpose. A purpose. 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 My God walk with me, talk to me, and that is why none of them can touch me. I'm blessed, oh yes, I'm blessed, no stress.
Definitely an excellent Saturday afternoon in Dominica. Wherever you are right now, I hope you're having a good day. If today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. It's your birthday, Jemima?
My God is an awesome God.
Is your birthday coming soon? She's telling me thank you. I thought today was her birthday. If you're celebrating an anniversary, happy anniversary to you as well.
Say God is good.
But it is definitely a good day. Let's go over to Studio 2, to our guest in Studio 2, and say good afternoon. I am trying to find my cursor. Okay, I found it. Let's say good afternoon to our guest in Studio 2, live on DBS Radio, the Youth Development Division's pages as well, and Digital Channel 50. Good afternoon to the incoming council members for the National Youth Council of Dominica.
Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
It's an honor to be here this afternoon.
I was wondering what's going on.
Yeah.
So we have a great caliber of people in Studio 2 today. I'm looking forward to the work of this council actually. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in there. I have to count. It's a lot. Somebody asked me a while ago, they came into the studio, you have a school, man. But I have some formidable young people in Studio 2. I will allow each of them to introduce themselves and their incoming position on the NYCD. So we'll start in the center, the man of the hour.
Of course.
Yes, hello, good day to all your listeners. My name is Yannick Urgis, and I am the newly elected president of the National Youth Council.
All right. To your right, well, to my right, to your left.
Yes, good afternoon to all. My name is Dylan Regis. I am the first vice president for the National Youth Council of Dominica.
All right. To the right.
Good afternoon to the listening public of DBS Radio. I am Shervin Dominic. I am your new elected communication lead officer.
And of next month, the new host of Youth Vibes.
Yes.
And to the back, our 4 lovely young ladies. You could start at whichever end you'd like.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jemima Mills, and I am the new chairman of the General Assembly of the National Youth Council of Dominica.
All right.
Hi, good day, everyone. So my name is Nicole Eustache. I'm the newly elected Secretary Treasurer of the Dominica Youth Council.
All right.
Greetings, everybody. I am Desiree Burnett, and I am their new executive committee member.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Johnny Kipolit, and I am also one of the new executive board members.
All right. Excellent. So, welcome to the studios of DBS Radio, and welcome to the National Youth Council of Dominica. I certainly wish you all the best as the new council members. There are some members who are missing in studio today. I know it was very abrupt from election to tell you to come here. So, Yannick, please tell me the other members of your council.
Well, we have our second vice president, Mr. Keanu Winston. Keanu is an experienced person when it comes to youth advocacy as well as the NYC. Who's missing? Yes, that's the only other person for now.
That's the only other
We haven't decided who the general secretary or the treasurer will be, so that will follow very soon.
All right. So our council now for the 2026-2028 term stands at Yannick Regis, President, Chairman of the General Assembly Jemima Mills, First Vice President Dylan Regis, Second Vice President Keanu Winston, Communications Leader Shervin Dominique, Assistant Secretary Treasurer Nicole Eustache, and Executive Committee members Desiree Burnett and Janik Hippolyte. Some of you have been on the NYCD before. Some of you have ran for the NYCD before. But Yannick, this is your first time as president of the National Youth Council of Dominica. What was it like? I know you're not new to leadership positions. However, going up for something like the NYCD, what was the thought process? What was it like leading up to elections today?
Well, leading up to the elections was always a toss-up in terms of hoping that everybody comes, because the NYC has been not dormant, but on a slow for the last couple of years. So getting the young people to come and participate in the voting process, it's not easy because they haven't really seen the reason for why should they come.
Right.
So that's what you have to try and convince them, give them a reason, give them some type of motivation to come. And that was the gap we had to climb.
So how was turnout today at the General Assembly?
So it was decent. We had over 40 clubs, and when you consider that it's a Saturday morning, we have Pork Fest, we have Mayfest, and also we have this huge football match this afternoon as well. So there's a lot of distractions.
Who are you rooting for, Yannick, as a sportsman?
PSG, of course. I'm a Frenchman by heart as well.
Yannick,
So.
I will not even follow you and say anything because people will send stones
To
behind
each
me.
their own, but I go hard for PSG.
That is fine. You can say that, you're back broad. You're dashing the leaf. That is fine. As a president, you to each their own.
I can handle it. I can
But
handle it.
I will not say anything on the matter of today's
But,
game.
speaking to
People
sports-
might disown me.
Speaking about sports, we had a number of sports groups coming to the vote in the assembly today, and that's a good sign. Also, that's a sign that we as an executive need to address the young people in sports because they're showing interest, so we need to show interest in them as well.
All right.
So I'm very pleased with how the turnout today was, and hopefully we can continue to find ways to encourage young people to come together and let us see what we need to do to make everything better, because we cannot do it by ourselves and we need them to play their part as well.
So the council is a council for the youth, not for the members sitting on the council, but for the young people of Dominica, ages, according to WHO, 18 to 30. It can vary here and there, but 18 to 30. What are your plans to target this group of people in Dominica?
Okay, I will start, but I also want some of my other executive members to chime in on that. But I think the first move we need to do, after we organize ourselves, we get inaugurated, etc., is meet with the youth groups. We need to find out what is it that they need, what is it that they want from us. Because it doesn't make sense we just go out there and we impose our will onto them, or we try and make them do what we want to do. We want to do what they need us to do. So I think that is the best way to move forward with, because we want our youth to have a part to play in this, a big part. And that's one of the things that I think is a very important part of the whole equation. And I'm hoping that my executive would echo those remarks as well.
All right. You have your first vice president next to you, very young man. One of the youngest members of the council, well, if not the youngest member of the council currently. How does that make you feel to be the youngest member in a room of big people?
That's a good way to put it. For me, I've always been the youngest in my family, youngest around, and to me, I've always wanted to be an example. I've always wanted to be a leader in the sense that somebody can look up to me and they can say, "Wow, Mister did it." So can I. And so it's really no pressure to me. I'm doing what I've always been doing my whole life. So it's God is good. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad for this opportunity, and to be on this council. I know we're gonna do great things in plan, and good head on our on the shoulders, as they say, and it's gonna be great. It's a great time.
Awesome. And Shervin, our new communications lead,
Yeah.
no stranger to
No stranger.
to such position or the
No.
National Youth Council.
No.
How does it feel being elected for this term? And what are your plans going forward when it comes to communications, re the youth of Dominica?
Okay. So basically, as the new elected communication lead, my vibes will be to reach out to other young people across Dominica to hear their opinion and as to what they really want to transpire in their groups, and to bring out the positive message across the airwaves of Dominica radio stations, and to just grow National Youth Council, basically.
Awesome. I like how the plans are basically synonymous when it comes to advocacy for our young people, visibility of our young people as well. And we have Janik Hippolyte. Janik, I have seen your name attached to many email threads in my Gmail. I don't think I've ever had a full conversation with Janik, but I've seen many emails in my thread with Janik's name attached to it. Janik, how does it feel returning to the National Youth Council of Dominica? And what was the motivation to return? Because you skipped a term and came back.
Well, you probably would have seen my name because of Leo Club. I should first start off with that because of Leo Club of Dominica. Returning to the council, I've been wanting to return for a while now, and as we were having elections, it made me excited. One thing I hope to achieve, well, all of us can achieve, is like our president would have said, is reaching out to the youth. It's not what we impose on them, is what they need from us and for us to deliver. I'm very excited because I can bring past knowledge and I can work with my team and just create a whole new experience with them.
All right. And for our other members of the council, what are your plans for the next 4 years? Anybody? Anyone? No one?
Okay, I'll go ahead.
I was trying to have a democracy.
Okay, well, as chairman or chairperson of the assembly, this is quite the position because not most times people hear about the president. The president is the one who governs and does different things. But with the chairman, you actually get the opportunity to govern from inside, ensure that meetings go on as they should and whatnot. And I think that is very important because if things are not flowing as they should on the inside, then what should be done on the outside is not going to happen. And I take that very seriously. Organization is very important to me. And of course, I will try my very best to ensure that the National Youth Council of Dominica becomes what it should be and what I know it can be.
All right. And Miss Eustache, what are your plans going forward?
Well, I'm just happy to be part of this organization, and I am truly appreciative of the opportunity to join this team and to work alongside the others. And with our president, I know we'll do great things.
And Miss Burnett?
Okay, first I just want to thank our youth groups who came out today. Thanks for your support. And moving forward with this new executive, I believe that our plans that we'll be putting in place, it will be really targeted to you all as to how we can strengthen our groups, do community outreaches, and to just hear the voices of the youth, their concerns, their queries, and how can we assist them in a better way. And like I told them this morning, together we can, together we will, and together we will achieve. So with this executive, I believe that us working together and closely with our youth groups, we can achieve all of what we have set it out.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I look forward to your work. I look forward to seeing what you do with your term, for your term, and also to the other members of the executive who have been elected and are not here, and those who have to be appointed. I wish them to the best of luck. Also in studio with me, I have the outgoing president of the National Youth Council of Dominica, Mr. Fael Lander. Fael, any words for our incoming council members?
Well, I would have already addressed them today at the ceremony, and would of course want to echo a lot of the sentiments that have been shared here today, that it was really a heartwarming assembly where we saw the young people come out to support in big numbers. It's one of the biggest that I've seen personally, and I just want to say congratulations to each and every one of them. This group of young people, I think I know most, if not all of them, in one way or the other, or seen their work in one way or the other. And the work of the council is not one that is easy. It is going to be challenging. It's going to have its moments that's going to frustrate you, but it is one that is still rewarding nonetheless, despite all the challenges that come. And the important thing is to work together. This group of young people I see here, they all look like they have a good head on their shoulders, and of course they are not alone. They have the support of the outgoing executive, at least for a month, but I know constitutionally for a month. However, they have my support as well as the support of others from the outgoing executive to support them to transition and to get the best out of the moment, because we know that how difficult it can be, and we've been there, and we want to encourage them to do their best and to continue to represent at the highest level.
Awesome. And most definitely you have the support of the NYC, the outgoing executive, the support of our youth in Dominica. Before I allow you to go about your very busy Saturday afternoon, Yannick, any words for the youth of Dominica? Because a lot of our young people currently feel as if they have no voice or no backing. Any words for these people? Hello, Boogie. Any words for our young people? Your task as their leader right now. Hold on, Yannick. I don't think they can hear you.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Firstly, hello. Let me once again thank the number of youth groups who came out today again for coming and showing us the support and the love that we need, firstly, before we actually go out there as an executive. Moving forward, what I can tell the youth is prepare, get ready, because we're going to come out there and we're going to come to you. And we're going to try and see how we can meet those gaps, try and see how we can meet your needs, and how we can work together as a group. Because, again, it's not going to be a one-man show, a 7-man show, 9-man show. It's going to be a group effort, a team effort. And I believe in a team effort. I'm a basketball coach by trade, and basketball is not a one-man show. There's no I in team. And that's the same kind of concept I want us to go out there with, meeting the young people in different forums, in different arenas, and to see how we can make this the best island for young people in the country, in the world. Sorry.
Thank you so much, Yannick, and thank you as well to the other members of the executive for joining us on Youth Vibes this afternoon. We will definitely hear more from you. I'm sure we will see more of you and hear more from you. But thank you, and once again, congratulations, and I wish you all the best for your term as the newly elected executive for the National Youth Council of Dominica. So thanks once again, and I will allow you all, well, except two, because they have to stay and speak to me about something completely different. Our very busy young people. But I'll allow you all to go about your busy Saturday afternoon. Thank you for giving me, a slice in your Saturday.
Thank you, and trust the process.
Most definitely.
You're welcome.
Thanks, guys.
Anytime. Anytime.
All right, that was the incoming executive for the National Youth Council of Dominica. They will serve for the term 2026-2028.
Let the music rule. Cool. Dance, 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 dance.
Anybody has been trying this dance in their bedroom or their living room?
For a dance to do.
Jemima looks very versed in the dance, you know.
And if I ask you just a day,
This one by Colton T. I have been singing this repetitively for the past, I don't even know how long.
rule you. Wild out, wild out. Let the music rule you. Rule you.
This is Youth Vibes, brought to you by the NYCD today and every last Saturday every month.
Let the music rule you. Just follow the beat. No pressure. Let your worries drift. Music make it better. Always start to live. I got you no pressure. No matter the weather. You have life and you know that. Clever to do. Keep dancing, do do. Keep dancing. Keep dancing, do do. Keep dancing. Keep dancing. If I ask you for a dance to do, tell me would you? And if I ask you just a day, a little prayer, let your waistline shake, and let the music rule you. Baila, baila. Let the music rule you. Yeah, with the music. Yeah. Let the music rule. Dance, 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 dance. Yeah. No pressure, we don't have to speak. Let the music rule you. Just follow the beat. No pressure, let your worries drift. Music make it better. Always start to live. I got you no pressure. No matter the weather, you have life on you.
So there's one event that our high schoolers anticipate after they have done all their hard work when it comes to CSEC exams, mock exams, and they have finished with school, they have graduated, and as a reward for themselves, our young people always anticipate prom. Some schools have a prom of their own. However, some young people or some people in Dominica have decided, you know what? All schools cannot have a prom. Proms are hard to organize. Proms are a lot of money. So let us help one another and have a national joint schools prom. That is a mouthful. But joining me in an entirely different capacity is Shervin, Dominic, and Dylan Regis. So you heard from them as members of the NYC, and now we are currently in an entirely different realm. I don't know whose picture Dylan is taking, but people can see you, Dylan, taking your picture in the studio. So we have changed over our regalia, and we now have crowns and sashes. Shervin doesn't have a suit, but it's okay, Shervin. We'll forgive you. We'll forgive you for that. Yeah. But we're going to speak a bit about prom. Shervin.
Yes. So
just now, Shervin.
Okay.
I asked you a couple days ago to join me on Youth Vibes.
Yes.
To speak on prom.
Prom.
That's coming, right?
Yes, correct.
And then that same afternoon, I saw Shervin post. Tickets are finished.
Yes.
I said, but wait a while. So, Shervin, first of all, I think it's done like for real.
Oh, well, we still have some tickets at the Convent High School at the moment.
Okay.
But all my 50 tickets was
done.
So
when you said tickets are done, as in the tickets you had in your
possession.
Shervin,
yes.
stop giving people cheering heart attack.
Yeah,
Because a lot of my fifth formers
They were panicking.
they posted on their WhatsApp status around the same time you said prom tickets are done. They posted on their WhatsApp status. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Oh goodness gracious, I wanted to go to prom. The kids finish.
They can still come to prom.
Yeah,
the tickets available.
It was stickers galore. Shoving,
Yes.
stop doing that to people.
Well, business tactic.
Firstly, stop doing that to my students. Shoving. Cool out, of
Yes.
course. I wish I had that thing DJs just play. Cool out
Cool
yourself,
out.
my brother. Tell me a little bit about joint schools prom. When, where,
Okay.
how, why. Talk to me, Shelvin.
Okay, so this year, Prom Dominica presents our National Joint School Prom 2026. This year's theme is Royal Night.
Royal night.
Royal Night.
So every night is not a royal night when it comes to
Well,
prom.
I mean,
What
every
do
year
we?
we have a
This
different
guy.
theme.
Okay.
So this year's theme is a Royal Night.
Okay.
So we are encouraging all the students, both male and female, to start to put yourself in gear. You should have your dress and your suit already.
No man, that
on
by the
island.
seamstress still.
Okay,
by
well,
the seamstress still.
Belmont may be working hard.
We too far.
Yeah.
Shelvin. So that is when July.
July 11th.
And what is the venue for prom
The
this
venue
year?
for prom this year is the Fortune Hotel, the key to Dominica.
All right. So we have prom July 7th, you said.
Correct.
And that is literally just after school closes.
Just after.
So from the time you take out your graduation gown, is to put on your prom dress.
Prom dress.
Right.
Mhm.
Dylan, currently you have a sash.
Yeah.
Stand up for me, please, Dylan, because you know we cannot see everything. Dylan have a crown, he has a
Yep.
sash, and it says Prom King 2025. I remember seeing your video
Yes.
looking very royal
Yeah.
last year at prom, and I keep seeing it this year. What was the experience like at prom?
Well, for me, I'm a type of guy. I have a little vary.
Yeah.
So I went to the prom, and one thing about me, if there's any fellas out there, if there's a woman that you want to take prom, brother, just go and ask the girl. Look, man, we're fellas, we're man. Don't be scared. The worst she can say is no. You know what I mean? You at the prom, you see a girl, tell her, look, me and you have same color dress. Why don't we just walk out together and then you check
So
the man?
Dylan, that is how you won Prom King?
No, actually, the complete opposite.
He
All
had
right.
no date.
Yeah,
But
it was
with
very
his
scary.
His energy on stage and the
Yeah,
way he portray himself at the front.
I must say there was a lot of beautiful young ladies at the prom. Unfortunately, I was very soft, and you check, I did not have my prom day. But at the same time,
So would you, if you had to send a call to our young people for prom, what would you tell them? If people, are still a bit iffy as to if they should or should not go.
well, I mean, prom is only once in your life. You know what I mean? Why are you not going for like? Don't be lame. Come outside the house. Like, listen, I rather go prom than go a jam. You check what you going to jam for. You are what you going to fest. Go to your prom. You know what I mean? That is prom. Like, this is big. Like this is big thing. That not nothing small for you to say. Well, I go and go that
This
next
high
year.
standard prom.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
High standard.
From the pictures I saw, the prom is held at a very high
Yes,
standard.
and
When I was going to high school,
Yes.
joint schools prom was already a big thing.
Yep.
I did not go to prom.
Oh wow, you miss out.
I thought. I said, boy, Jamasha, you should go to prom. And I did not go to prom. Instead, I had a party at home.
Okay.
So my family held a party for me after graduation. I was
Oh.
like, I'm not going to leave my own party
Right.
for myself and go to prom. So I did not go to prom. But
Yeah.
based on the images that I see, prom has really
Upgrade.
stepped up
Yeah, we upgrade this vibe.
1,000 times
Yes, we did.
from where it was before to
the
where it is now.
ambience and everything.
Most definitely. So,
Very.
how much is a ticket for prom?
Well, the ticket cost for prom this year is 160 EC.
Okay.
It's very, very
And when
cheap.
I pay my 160 EC, what do I get
Well,
for
on
that?
the night you get dinner, you get your appetizer and your water and your drinks. Local
Yeah,
only
photos,
juice.
you know.
Photos.
Yes, of course, only
videos,
juice.
yes. No,
Anybody
only
coming
juice.
to expect more than juice
No,
or
they
or
might
like a
give you,
sparkling cider, you
what
ask.
is it called now?
Champagne.
No,
Non-alcoholic beverages.
Did I say
yeah.
alcoholic?
Non-alcoholic wine.
Non-alcoholic beverage.
Wine.
I
Is
agree.
Champagne.
If you're expecting anything more than that,
No.
prom is not the place for that,
Yes,
okay?
exactly.
This is not the place for that.
Wait,
But it's for
from-
children. Is it only for people graduating high school?
Only for people graduating from FIFOM.
So if I finish with college, I too big for that.
Need to big for
Oh
that. no.
gosh. So if you
We
didn't
are
go
only
last
catering-
year,
We are only catering for the high school.
all right. And what's at stake at prom? I know there's prom king, prom queen. What
Well,
else?
This year we have the prom king, we have the prom, the prom queen,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have the best dressed male, best dressed female,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have best couple.
Best couple.
Best couple.
Dylan, you,
couple.
Best
Dylan, you
couple.
see, you missed out.
Listen, you can't win it all.
But-
no, but I
but
don't think you
Dylan-
can win both. Two. I don't think you can win two.
Who
Two
knows?
or
You
one.
never know.
You
You never know.
eh?
I would
But
want best
Dylan
dressed.
has already said, if you feel like going and you want to ask someone to go to prom, don't be afraid.
And I
Someone
tell-
is saying
I
on
tell-
Facebook, Shavin,
Yeah.
it says the young ladies especially are backing out of prom
Mm-hmm.
because of the abuse they receive from a group of persons online
Oh yeah.
who constantly speak of them. I
Yes.
have heard about this very specific group chats
Yes,
around
I-
prom season. What
Yeah.
what are we doing to mitigate those kind of things?
I say to myself, we have met as a prom committee and we have really brought up that issue as well.
Mm-hmm.
Every year, the students have a nasty habit of creating group chat and really bullying the students, and it has been happening in my time as well. I didn't even know that was happening. Somebody say, but
Yeah,
the creating group chat.
I've never seen it,
I
but
check
I've
in, like,
heard about it.
I come into prom. I don't come to check group chat. I don't care about who laughing, who making fun of me. I come to enjoy myself. Meanwhile, you're at your home, sit down doing nothing, and you are idle. And I say to myself, we as people, as Dominicans, we need to stop the cyberbullying. We need to stop that
Agreed,
attitude
agreed.
because it's not everybody who have high self-esteem,
Right.
and it's not everybody who has a fashion sense and who can put their clothing
Right.
together. I mean, the children are trying their best, is what the
Yeah.
parents can afford to give them. And we have to really, really appreciate the parents' effort into creating something nice for the child.
Yeah.
Because it's not everybody parents can afford to send them to prom. If your parents is making the allowance to send you to prom, then you should be thankful for what you have. You have a nice little dress, a nice suit. My brother, rock your suit. My young lady, be confident in your skin. Be confident in who you are. Just enjoy yourself on the night of prom. You don't have to worry
Very
about group
true.
chat.
However, although we don't want them to worry about the group
Yeah,
chat,
but-
the persons who are creating these chats, who are,
Yes.
and if not creating, participating in these chats,
Mhm.
we need to figure that out.
And they are grown people
Because
in the
that-
chat as well.
that is rather poor of society to bully our
Yes.
young people who are simply trying to have a good time.
Mhm.
But to the young people who want to go to prom, do not be discouraged
Yep.
about such things.
That's
These
correct.
people are people who, like Shavin said, are idle.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They have nothing to do.
Mhm.
They are trying to entertain themselves in the most ridiculous way.
Yeah.
However, let
Yes.
us ignore that and enjoy our night at prom. So
Yeah.
$160.
$160.
Shavin said there are still tickets at
And
Convent
also
High
they are-
School.
Also, they have a special performances on the night of prom.
All
Imagine
right.
you paying $160, you're getting a special performance.
So you get food,
And
you get
imagine a
performance,
DJ.
you get music, you
Mhm.
get vibe, you get
Vibes.
interacting with other people,
Yeah.
And,
and you look nice.
The hotel itself is a great ambience of
Right.
prom. We have been doing it there for 2 years now, and trust me, the students are liking the vibes.
So everything good, everything
good.
excellent for prom. Young
Yeah.
people, be not dismayed
And I
about
think
those
this-
who are trolling you, like we say on the internet.
Yeah, unfortunately, we do not have the prom queen with us this afternoon, but her name is Kenya John. She attended the Convent High School. She's a past student of the Convent High School. She was the one who captured the prom queen of 2025.
All right. So thank you, Shavin and Dylan, for
Thank you.
speaking
Of
with
course.
me.
It's my
re
pleasure.
prom, Dominica. If you are still looking to purchase your tickets, go to the Convent High School on Monday. I am so sorry, Miss Prentice. I'm sure your office will be filled. I'm apologizing on their behalf already.
Yes.
So thank you, Shavin,
Anytime.
and thank you, Dylan, for
my
joining
pleasure.
me this afternoon. Reprom Dominica.
Also, so
yes.
I forget to mention a big up to the prom community who are working extremely hard, especially Mr. Paul, who is the coordinator of prom, and the community members who have been putting in all the work myself, rushing and selling tickets. I'm a big businessman. So you see, when it comes to selling of things, I doing that quick.
All
Business is
right.
business. So my social media platform, my WhatsApp, my phone have been going crazy for the starting of May. It was, yeah. The starting of May, my phone. I sold all the tickets within 2 weeks, and that was it.
All right.
Yeah.
So, but tickets are still available.
Yes,
Don't
they
let
are.
shoving status make you scared, okay?
Yes.
Thanks, guys. Thanks so much. We have one more guest this afternoon. I feel like I've had a school for real.
Let your waistline
But stay locked into You Vibes as we bring you our last guest for this afternoon.
wild up, wild up. Let the music cool you. Cool you up. Cool you up. Hey. With the music, no pressure. We don't have to speak. Let the music cool you. Just follow the beat. No pressure. Let your worries drift. Music make it better. Always start to live. I got you no pressure. No matter the weather. You have life and you know that. Keep dancing, do do. Keep dancing. Keep dancing, do do. Keep dancing. Keep dancing. If I ask you for a dance to do, tell me would you? Would you? And if I ask you just a day, a little prayer, let your waistline shake, and let the music pull you, pull you. Baila, baila. Let the music pull you. Yeah, with the music.
So you are locked in on You Vibes on your nation station, DBS Radio. Stay tuned as we return with our next guest for this afternoon.
Youth Vibes, don't you dare touch this dial. You're tuned in to the youngest hour on radio. Youth Vibes, don't you dare touch this dial. Youth Vibes, you're in tune to Youth Vibes on DBS Radio.
Once again, you're locked into You Vibes on DBS Radio, your nation station. We are also live on the Youth Development Division's Facebook page, DBS's Facebook and YouTube channel, as well as Digicel Channel 50. So in studio with me, our final guests for this afternoon are members of the Dominica Cadet Corps. And because of these people, I found out what the term PCO means when it comes to cadets. I've always been hearing people say, oh, she's a PCO, he's a PCO. I wonder, but what is a PCO? So we have in studio PCO, Potential Cadet Officer, Tamara Cornelius, and Corporal Joel Henry. You look so tiny to be a corporal. You know, corporal is a big word. You usually see macho men with the word corporal behind their name. But they are joining me in studio this afternoon. Good afternoon, ladies.
Good afternoon.
All right, and how are you all this afternoon?
Well, I am fine, thank you.
Okay, and Corporal Henry?
I'm great.
All right, excellent. So today you are speaking to me of an activity that the Dominica Cadet Corps will be hosting. Tell me a little bit about that.
All right, for the next couple of weeks, in aims of raising funds for our camp in summer for July the 13th, the Dominica Cadet Corps will be hosting various fundraising activities. Next week, Friday, and every Friday of June, and 2 Fridays of July, the first 2 Fridays of July, we will be hosting a barbecue. We are normally outside of the Dominica's police station. So you can find us. We normally sell pork, we sell barbecue chicken, we also have sides, fried plantain, potato salad, mac and cheese, and so on. But if you cannot join us on Friday because you maybe not be eating barbecue, you can also come bring a donation, and any contribution is normally appreciated.
Awesome. So that's Friday, from next week Friday, and every Friday
of June.
Of June.
Yes.
And
of
that is
June.
in efforts to raise funds
for our upcoming camp.
Okay.
Every summer and Easter, we normally host annual camps, and these camps is aimed in helping our different youths in leadership, discipline, and so many other skills.
So you're bringing me to my next question. Corporal Henry, how is it being a cadet? I have always been afraid to be a cadet, but how is it to be a cadet?
Well, most people have this stigma that Cadet Corps is a harsh environment, but in truth, it's a place where you are really welcome to grow in both confidence and your skills. Because as a cadet, I believe that I benefited plenty. Before I would be very shy, but now I can say, oh, well, my confidence grew for sure.
All right. And how long have you been part of the Dominica Cadet Corps?
I've been part of the Corps since 2023.
Okay, so 3 years now. And currently, as a corporal, what is your role as a cadet? What do you do?
Well, I would say my role is to guide my subordinates in a way, but not really subordinates, to be better and be the best they can be.
All right. So we are raising funds to go to, where is the camp being held?
Our camp will be held in the Portsmouth Secondary School this year.
Okay.
We normally try to use different secondary schools because it's also a school-based program, so we try to utilize various schools.
Okay, no problem. So support the Dominica Cadet Corps.
We also have another fundraising activity.
Oh, really?
Yes.
My apologies.
We are going to be hosting car wash also. Our first car wash will be on June 6th. And after that, it will be June 20th.
Okay.
So we are hosting 2 car wash. If you miss the first one, be sure that you are there at our next one. Yes, we will have our vacuums, our different cadets, recruits, corporals, the entire organization, whether you're rank, whether you're high on top or whether you're at the bottom. We'll all be washing cars in aims of raising funds for our camp.
Excellent. So support the Dominica Cadet Corps, whether it is through donation, whether it's through buying barbecue on a Friday, or engaging in their car washes. Support the Dominica Cadet Corps. Thank you so much for joining me, Corporal Henry and PCO Cornelius. It was certainly a pleasure, and I do hope that camp in the summer goes well for both of you and the entire team. So thank you so much for joining me, and that brings us to the end of Youth Vibes for today. Our final guest on Youth Vibes, members from the Dominica Cadet Corps. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of our program for today. My name is Jamasha Mello, the outgoing communications lead of the National Youth Council of Dominica. From next month, you will have an entirely different host. It was certainly a pleasure being with you on Youth Vibes for the past 4 years. It definitely was a pleasure doing the first live edition of Youth Vibes when it comes to social media.
Prince of Peace, only you can break this war that has.
It was certainly an enjoyable time with you. Thank you for joining me every last Saturday, every month. Thank you for calling. Thank you for commenting on social media. This is Jamasha Mello saying farewell to the people of Youth Vibes, brought to you through the Ministry of Sports, Culture, Youth, Community Development under the guidance of the Youth Development Division. Coming up next is Kana Spectacular with Prince Wadix.
So we can know his